I'm Mike Donatelli. I'm the content director at Carbine Studios, working on WildStar. There are a couple more than that. The one I can talk about is the Stalker. That's our stealth class. He's he's your usual stealth-oriented class, but he's also got DPS specs. There's all kinds of different ways to play that class. As a matter of fact, we have an entire, our combat system is based on limited action sets. So it really lets the player decide how they want to play, how they want to build the character out, but it's definitely it's our stealth class. The Stalker class is a thief. I wouldn't necessarily, the Stalker's more of an assassin. I guess that's kind of the vibe I get off of it. It's definitely a stealth class, a lot of abilities that can be used in stealth, out of stealth, some emergency stuff. It's definitely got a lot of different aspects to it, but that's our stealth class. It's the Stalker. Okay, yeah. One of the races that we're talking about now is the Makari. The Makari is a Dominion race. They are kind of 9 foot tall robot. I don't want to say it, but what I can say about them is they are 9 foot tall robots that were engineered by the race that used to inhabit Nexus, and it's kind of part of their secret evil plan to get everybody back to the planet for some pretty interesting end game.
Can you go into detail about that end game?
Well, what I can say about the end game, or the elder game as we like to call it, is that we're trying to make sure that every style of player has something to do. I think an MMO is only as good as its elder game, so you get to cap and you can't just stand around twiddling your thumbs. We have elder game for solo players, elder game for group players, PvP stuff that only starts when you get to cap. So we are spending as much time developing cap level content as we are leveling content. So far, I count probably a dozen. There's a lot of really cool ones. They're not all vehicles. Some of them are vehicles, it's kind of a sci-fi fantasy thing. There's a lot of super weird creatures on this planet, and a lot of the races tame them to become their mounts. So you can expect to see the gamut of, crazy alien creatures and hover vehicles and things of that nature. You know what? I'm just going to say it because I don't know. Yes, we have every intention of vanity pets in the game. We have a little teaser. We actually kind of have a vanity pet system. I don't want to go too deep on, but it's going to be. That's okay. Go ahead. Go nuts. It's totally cool. I promise you won't get fired. No. We have vanity pets, and we have every intention of having systems that support vanity pets that I can't really go into. Love them or hate them. We actually got a lot of feedback about 40-man raids. We like them, and we have every intention of putting 40-man raids in our content. We have the first order of business with housing was to get it in and make sure that the solo experience, because not everybody's in a guild, not everybody has tons and tons of friends they want to visit, but we wanted to make sure that the solo housing experience was the best we could make it. We have every intention moving forward to put together a situation, it's like a minefield, put together a situation where you would be able to have guildies and neighbors be around you. But if you've seen the housing and this current implementation, you are definitely on a plot that floats around, that they've torn out of the ground, and you own it. It's your piece of the world.